Another day in the life of plants. It's blasting out. That's cracked. That's why. All right. Probably not gonna happen today though. I don't have another four-way. This is a metal four-way shut-off, full flow. I got this one from Ace. Why? I love the big buttons. This one is metal. Oh, it says it's metal. Sorry. Kind of being redundant, aren't I? So it won't crack. I was over at Ace looking at them the other day, and in fact I did a video. Maybe I'll show that to you. That black one over there, I was looking at that, the one against the wall, in the store, and it was $8, $9, but it's plastic, and this one was in the 20s, but it is metal. So that would be why that one cracked. I mean, it got through a season for sure. And I did put it away, but too much pressure maybe. So here is this four-way. I'm going to replace that, and we'll see how that goes. Let me set you up. You are resting in the hydrangea again, Nico Blue. You know I have to move this guy into the sun. This guy knows I have to move him to the sun. There they go. Go. They're flying. I can't stand it. Okay. I apologize, I'm interrupting myself. The Thunderbirds are flying today. They're down here doing a little bit of spring training. They'll be here for, I don't know, a week. I think I'll have to check. I'm retired Air Force. It's not a, ooh, I love airplanes thing, but I do love the Thunderbirds, and I've seen them a lot. I've seen the Blue Angels, but I've seen the Thunderbirds a lot, so I love the sound. Do I want to live near it all day, every day? Probably not. All right, here we go. I'm off, so that's good. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to disconnect the timer. Apologize if I have delays between words. I've been editing them out, but the editing seems a little stilted when I do that. I may just leave the 68-year-old words seeking pauses in there. I mean, come on, you guys, you know how it is. My dad used to do that. He'd pause and wait for words. I know I'm digressing. He'd not wait for words, but he'd search for words, you know, and he'd like, and then I'd offer the word in my 20s, and he would just give me a look, and then he'd just say the word anyway. I don't think he liked that. Oh, I took off the gooseneck. I need the gooseneck. Nope. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. See? Left. Righty. Why gooseneck? Because the spigot's coming straight out. I need the bend. There's already a washer in here. I'm terrible about tightening things. As far as, I think I mentioned in the beginning of this video, which was done on another day, that if there's a leak to be had, I'm here for it. I find men can come, and this isn't a manly thing, can come and give it that final little twist that makes the leak stop, but I'm not very good with it. All right, again, I'm going to put another timer going that way, not today, but another day. And then the hose will probably go right here. Hoping for the best on this one. I'm gonna go turn the water on. You would have been proud of me. I was straightening the lines, but I wasn't filming. I wasn't recording. All right, I had to go get some pins. These hold down my, what they call spaghetti tubing or 1/4 inch tubing. Just keeps them from getting moved around. And I hope you can see the irrigation. And the water is coming out. I'm going to straighten the lines and just make sure that everything's nice and even, including my poor camera. And I had to get some extra pins out of this is my irrigation bag, toolkit. I'll show it to you sometime. Right now, let me just go find the pins I need. Like the small ones for this 1/4 inch tubing, and then bigger hook-like setups for the larger 1/2 inch tubing. It's not always 100%. Okay. It's not an exact science, at least not in my book. The goal is to get, even watering. See how my lines got pretty twisted up last year as the season ended. This is capped off. These were probably to something that I'm not using right now. I can't remember quite. I might direct these towards the potatoes. So I'm just trying to get the lines kind of straight. And then when I plant, I will try to plant near the emitters. I don't actually have anything coming out of these. Oh, I know why. I think the water's off. My 15 minutes of fame are up now. The back here. Straighten that one again, and then I'm going to run it again, see how we're doing. And then I've got to go check and see where it is going outside of the bed. This has always been my setup for this bed. Well, it's my setup since last year. 3 straight lines down, connecting to the larger tubes. I have couple of emitters coming off of this one to do some things out in here. Containers, of course. I wrapped a tube around. I've got actually 4 lengths in here. When I got ready to do the sunflowers, they needed water in the far back. And then 3 coming off here. You jerry rig it any way you can. Try to get water where you need it. I'm going to turn it back on again. Helpful if I turn it off when I'm working manual and then turn it back on. Actually, I should have gone the other way. So turn it on, and I'm going to give it another 15. You should see the flashing light there. It means it's running, you can hear it. I have tubes wrapped around in here, and they're dripping. Now it looks like it's all working. I see water puddling away. And then I wrapped a tube around in here. It's dripping. These trees actually need more water than the waterbed. Back here, just make sure this one's running wherever it is. Must be around here somewhere. I see moisture coming out. Put that guy over. Make sure it's coming into the other bamboo. Yes, he's dripping in here too. And I have a shut-off valve on him in case I think he's getting too much water. Let me just real quick do some brainstorming here. That's a connector. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this the right way. I'm not gonna be able to cheat the system. Well, darn. Nope. Okay. Theoretically, I should turn the water off before working on this down here. However, I think that by the time I'm done messing around, the water will be off. It's a Rubik's Cube. Ouch. It's a bit of trying to figure out how best to direct water. The more water I use down here, the less it's going to be directed to. I do not like sitting on my knees, especially in the mulch. Didn't find my knee pads, so I brought my little bucket with its seat. I bought this seat, 25 bucks somewhere. It rotates. So cute. All right. If you let water run out of the end like this, your other plants are not getting enough water. One reason you need to check every day to see how things are going. Again, I should have gone to turn the water off, but it seemed like an extra step today. Still want to use the lines I have. Frustrated that I'm not. I'm going to turn the water off. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I did the right thing. I turned the water off. Actually, all I have to do is turn the timer off. The water stays on. All right. So I'm coming out of this, and I wanted to go to 2 plants. I don't really need all this excess. In fact, that is excess. I'll just cut it. Nope. I'm not going to cut it. want to cut it. Why is this so hard for me to think about? I don't have tubing going around here. It only goes to there. I mean, I certainly can add, but you know, there's only so far you can go with this stuff before you lose pressure. Sorry, I'm probably going to edit this out just because I can't think what I'm doing. I want water to go here. I want water to go there. You can't punch into these little guys. They're just too small for that. You use the bigger tubes if you want to punch straight in. You use T's and such. T's, which will divert this tube into two different areas, but it seems just too large for that. So I'm going to cut right in the middle. Why not? And then I'm going to put the diversion in a T. Not sure if you can see. Here's the T. I'm going to run one line over here with room to spare in case I kick it. And one line there. Matching line. Here's what they put here. Two bunks. Measure it out the same length because I don't know why. It just will. Okay. I mean, you know, you want to leave yourself some options to plant some other things, right? Okay. This is probably not the most flattering pose, and I apologize. I did a video on the city pickers, and I sat in this thing and I looked absolutely horrible, and that's why you guys don't get to see that. I need an emitter. Now that's a bit of a shoot, trying to figure out how much water these guys need. Since I only have red and black, and they don't actually say what they are. Sometimes I have to remember, like one's a gallon, one's a half gallon, etc., etc. I'm not really sure. I feel like I'm going to go for the black. I gotta restock, and I gotta memorize what's what. I get out here, nobody wants to think about how many gallons per hour each one of these colors. And the two companies, there's Rain Drip and Rain Bird, they're each different. So I'm gonna put the little plug portion, the part that would hold the barb, in here. I used to get it backwards, probably still do. And then the smooth end just strips on in here. I'll probably grab a pin. Look at how I have one right here. Make sure that he stays at the base of this small rose. The only reason I can get that pin in this ground is because I just recently put those roses in. I don't need another pin for this guy. Pick up all my little bits and pieces. So I don't spend a lot of time over here, but if I did, I'd probably go ahead and bury this line so I don't kick it so much. I do need to resupply here. Oh, I've got pins right in front of me. Silly me. This is just securing the head of this rows. Since they're so small, they don't really need a lot of water, and they tend to be in shade a lot. All right, let's go turn the water back on. The water is now coming out of this emitter, which I'm one-handed tucking in here. Just keep it grounded there. It's not as far down as I would like it. There we go. I think that'll do it. And puddling in here, I'm not overly concerned about whether these get too much water, because where's it gonna go? Down to the aquifer. I've been working on a lot more irrigation out back, getting it set up for the year, so, and for my upcoming vacation, so I'll show you the results of some of those. I may not have filmed them all. You all don't need the screaming and shouting and cursing. Thank you for watching. Bye.